Hi guys, and welcome to my first Warframe video ever. This is going to be me starting the playthrough of my third account. My first account is very far in the game. I have over 500 hours in it, maybe 600, 700, I don't know, didn't check. And I made a second account, which kind of got bored with, but now I'm going to go through it again with a third account with my totally unique username. Totally unique. So I'm going to be playing through from the beginning, and I'll be giving you some tips and tricks throughout that, so when you get the game, which you probably will after seeing this because it's an awesome game, you can play with the most efficiency and have the best time you can. So anyway, let's get started. Sorry about that, there were some technical difficulties. It turns out I hadn't actually activated my account, but I thought I did. Anyway, so we're back. It's pretty easy to make an account. All you have to do is click sign up and then go through the steps. It's like most free-to-play games, just have an unused email address, and you can just play for free. Now, although this game is free-to-play, there are some microtransactions, but it's definitely worth it. I like to consider the microtransactions as just a way of donating to the game, because honestly it's an amazing game. It's worth every penny I've put into it and more, which is why I will probably spend more money on it in the future. But they're very good at doing all the microtransaction stuff. It never feels like they're trying to cheat you out of anything, although it might feel like that at the beginning when you see the amount of work it takes to, or the amount of gameplay that you have to go through to get some of the items, but really it's worth it. And okay, so I'm just gonna start the game right now, and I'll talk more about specific things as they come up. This is not a reaction video because I've already played this before, but here's a cool thing. You can move your ship around the loading screen with the arrow keys. You can use enter to fly forward and backward. Oh, it's not doing that.
For generations you've slept. No purpose, no call to wake you. But now, something has risen from the ruins of the old war. The Twin Queens, the Sisters, have sent their most beloved commander, Vor, on an urgent mission. To protect the twisted crusade they have begun. To transform the scattered colonies into an empire. To see that the Tenno, hidden and asleep, will never awake.
I got caught.
So when you first start out the game, it starts with that cinematic intro, and then you get to pick your first Warframe. So far, I have always gone Volt, because I just love his electrical abilities, and speed's pretty nice, and yeah, he's one of the more, I don't know, he's pretty well balanced because he's got is really high damage and also stun projectile ability. Then he's got speed, which is great for tactical stuff. Electric shield, which is super good for tactical stuff, and then discharge, which is like if you're in trouble, you use discharge. Every Warframe has 4 abilities and a passive ability, which isn't mentioned in this description. Mag, a lot of people don't like Mag. She used to be really good at high levels because of her polarize ability, but they kind of nerfed her because she was way too powerful. So now a lot of people just really don't like her. And also sometimes her face just looks stupid. And then there's Excalibur, which everyone picks because it says Excalibur is the ideal Warframe for new players and the perfect balance of mobility and offense. They clearly want you to pick this guy. He's like their he's the character they want you to pick. Which is actually what I'm going to pick this time because I've picked Volt the other 2 times and I want to mix it up a bit. But I would advise picking Volt. He's cool. Anyway, but I'm going to pick Excalibur for this playthrough. It used to be that he was really hard to get if you didn't pick him in the beginning, but they recently updated it so it's much easier to get him. 4 is the big baddie of the beginning section.
Pity she's too late. You're my prize now, Tenno. No. We are taking this one with us.
What has he done to you? I can't lose another Tenno. I'm surging your Warframe's power systems.
That's kind of what Volt's discharge ability is like.
Use your power. Defend yourself.
It said you press Q to use slash dash. That's because I'm using. I've already customized the controls, which you can find in the options. Customize key bindings. I would say as soon as possible, you change. Where is it? Oh, is it not here? Oh, yeah, here we go. The abilities. Ability A, I would suggest changing it to Q because usually it's 1, and that's really hard to reach. But I just do Q, and it's Q, 2, 3, and 4. Much easier for me to use. Yeah. So this game has really great mobility.
Is on its way, but the Grineer will be hunting you. Arm yourself.
There's a brief tutorial at the beginning, but I can show you where to find the advanced tutorial. I picked the MK1 bow at the beginning, and I really regretted it, although it was very fun while I used it. So I would suggest using the Skana. Also, if you pick the Excalibur, you've just got to pick the Skana, because Excalibur's passive ability makes him use these swords much better. And they can go through multiple enemies at a time. They deal slash damage, which is great. And the bow does stun enemies, but the Skana is the best. Also, it's not very clear from the tutorial, but you've got a melee attack with E. The first ability costs energy, which doesn't drop all the time, so you want to manage that resource.
There's a cache of weapons ahead. Grab what you can.
Also, you might think that I was meleeing with the trigger, but this is what the left click, but this is what left click does. This is what right click does. Left click, I believe they're going to change the melee system soon, because they update this game all the time. But as of right now, this basically just increases your damage at the cost of energy. So I'm going to go with the left Plato because I like precision weapons, and although these are silenced, they're harder to use.
The extraction point is up ahead. Hurry before Vor
And I
finds
just
out
prefer
you've
the handgun.
escaped.
Salvage team, why have you not reported in?
Okay, so
Take what you
there's
can.
multiple kinds
You will
of
require
material
resources
resources
to
that
build
you can get.
yourself into a diverse and effective warrior.
You can press X on those things to open them. Yeah, this is pretty much self-explanatory. This game is it's a looter. A looter shooter. You search for all the materials and everything. Oh, this is pretty nice.
You made it. There's the extraction ship.
Yikes.
You're not ready to face war now. Use your melee weapon to block the beam and get
So
inside.
you hold F to cycle to your melee weapon, and then you can use this to block.
My decrepit heart is pounding. This one is stronger than the rest. Lock the area down. This Tenno is mine.
Quick, get to the console and release the lockdown. Do that, and I will guide you to your alt ship. It's your only chance.
The Queens wants to destroy you, but I need to know more.
The slide attacks do a lot more damage.
Get out of there, Tenno. You will have to face war another time, when you're fully restored.
We're near. My sons, prepare the reinforcements. We need that Tenno.
Okay, so one more thing I'm going to do is I'm going to customize the display a little bit. That's good. So right now I only have the first
Tenno flows
ability
like
unlocked.
fire over the battle terrain. Do you remember how to dash across walls?
I'll give a much more advanced tutorial later in the game if you guys want it.
You cannot survive without arming yourself. Choose a weapon before we continue.
Right past it. Okay. So I picked the machine gun, or MK1 Bratton, the first time I went through, and I kind of regretted it. It wasn't nearly as powerful as I thought it was going to be, and this game just really lends itself to trick shots, so you can't really do those as well without
I'm
a
not sure what
precision
Vor
weapon.
has done to your Warframe, but we cannot remove it now. Just keep going. Your ship is up ahead.
So you tap F to switch between your primary and secondary weapon, and no matter what weapon you're holding, you can hold F to switch to your melee weapon. And whenever you tap F, it'll go to your other weapons. The boat does have travel time and drop, but not very much. Wow, okay, that was horrible. There we go.
There it is, your ship. Hurry. Vor's reinforcements must be on their way.
You can aim glide, which is nice.
Disengage the suppression system so we can restart the ship. You'll have to bypass the security on that panel.
There's also hacking little mini games in here too, but they're unintrusive and feel like they're actually part of the game.
Stop touching me, you... What? Are my senses deceiving me? Operator, is that you?
Enemy reinforcements are here. Ship Cephalon, we require immediate extraction.
The operator is in danger? I will need a few moments to cycle the engines.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Tenno, are you afraid? You cannot hide from these old eyes. I've marked you. You will return to me.
Tenno, the ship is ready. It's time to leave.
Okay, so
Operator,
there's
you have
daily
returned.
rewards.
I am Ordis, ship Cephalon, a shadow of my former self. I cannot
Yada,
serve the
yada,
operator
yada.
in such a condition.
Ordis can be
Order
very
me
annoying
to
sometimes,
self-destruct. I will understand.
but he's also pretty funny. So when you start out, you don't have access to
Are
anything.
ravenous for this old technology. It is superior to theirs. Perhaps there are systems left in the orbiter compartment?
Look at this mess. Those savages. Components have been removed. The lower orbiter compartments have no life support. Why did the operator abandon me?
So,
Arsenal management could be restored
Here we go.
if the operator wishes it.
so this is actually like your menu screen between missions, which is pretty awesome. In early game, you basically just start out collecting these things
You honor Ordis.
to
Now I can supply the operator with better monitored firepower. Oh, the violation. Those have been looted as well.
so
We need to figure out
There's a
what
lot of
Captain
weapons in this
Vor
game.
has done to you and stop him. But we'll need help.
for now I'm just
I
gonna
found a
customize my
communication
turrets
segment we
because I
might
don't have
salvage for
anything
your
else I
ship.
can do
When you are
exactly.
ready, activate your navigation system.
Ordis hopes the operator will punish the Veneer for dismantling it.
You can have custom colors or randomized colors. I usually scroll through the custom randomized colors until something catches my eye.